And so to help you with the first segment or the second segment of our day today, I'm going to introduce you to a guy that I only met by phone and emails a while back, Ralph Anania. And I don't like to speak on stages unless I trust the individuals who are putting on the events and trust that the people that they're going to have with me have integrity and work from a place of honesty and really come from a space of loving and caring and being go-givers as well as go-getters. And I met Ralph, and over the last couple of weeks we've been touring together, and what I can share with you is he's got a heart of gold and integrity at the highest level. And he cares. You know, this morning I was down here at 5:30, and he was down here making sure this room with his team was just perfect for you. I said, what are you doing here? It's 5:30 in the morning. He says, I gotta take care of the people that are coming today. That's the type of guy he is. And he's built 26, I mean, I thought I was successful. He's built 26 $1 million plus companies in the last 30 years. How many of you would like to just build like one or two? Right? And not only that, but he took one of those companies to 136 million in sales. And so he knows what it's all about. And it was also one of the hardest industries in the world, the food industry, where stuff spoils and goes rotten within hours or days. And so if you want to know about growing a business, growing teams, driving revenue, raising money, etc., then you've got yourself a hell of a great individual to learn from. And so if you will do me a huge favor and stand up, and let's get Ralph Anania on right now. Ralph.
Thanks, John.
You're welcome.
Good morning, welcome. Take a seat. Thank you. Thank you. It's great having you here this morning, and it's great to be able to share the stage with Mr. John Azaraf. I've had an unbelievable experience the last 2 weeks. We've had a lot of fun and sharing our wisdom together, and it's been awesome. But to be here in Sydney, my hometown, and to share my wisdom with you is absolutely an honour. So thank you for being here. Today is about winning the game, as Sean said earlier and as John just said. And it's not just the game of life, it's everything else that comes with it. So you need to position yourself so you take that information in. And no matter where you're at in your life at the moment, what I'd ask each and every one of you to do is just have an open mind. Because what I'm going to be sharing with you is predominantly business, but you need to be able to take in some of the wisdom that I'll share with you. And I won't know what will affect each and every one of you because it'll affect each and every one of you differently. And you may not be in business and you may be sitting there thinking, you know, I came to see John, I didn't come to see you, and that's fine, I appreciate that. But I was in Melbourne last Saturday, and at the end of the day, a lady came up to me and she said, Ralph, I absolutely loved your presentation. She's only human. She said, I don't have a business, I'm a school teacher. I came to see John, but I'm going to take a couple of nuggets that I got from you and implement them into my classroom for my children. And that was far greater to me than any part of the day that I spoke on business, because I was able to give somebody something that they could take to our next generation. And for me, that's really, really important. Now, as John said, I've built 26 multi-million-dollar companies over the last 30 years. And by the look of each and every one of you in the front row, you're probably thinking, how could that be? Because you don't even look 30, right? But that's true, because I started really young, so that's probably why. But along the way, whilst that's great, and I don't say this to impress you, but I've had many, many challenges along the way. See, I've come close to bankruptcy 3 times, and I've lost millions and millions of dollars. And today I'm going to share with you how to do that. Is it okay? No, I'm going to share my experience with you so you don't have to go and do that. Because I've lost the money, I've learnt the lessons, and they've been very expensive. But I'm grateful to be able to be here today and share that wisdom and the lessons that I've had to live through life, so you don't go and make those same mistakes.